Hello, beloved. This is Tony. It's been several weeks since I've done a video. Boy, life has changed in such a way that it's very difficult for me to get the videos made and get them uploaded. But something that just came the other evening I think is very important, and I need to share it. Several of my videos, I keep showing you this symbol. It's called the squared square. It's the 8-pointed star. And I've come to understand that it's called the seal of Melchizedek. Okay? And it's really amazing. I've never really been taught this as far as in church, and I understand why now. And I want to try and share it and show it to you. Okay, Melchizedek shows up in Genesis chapter 14. And he is called the high priest of God. All right. Now, also, he meets Abraham, and he blesses Abraham with bread and wine. Very important. Now, also, Abraham gives Melchizedek 1/10 of everything. Okay, so that is his tithe. Alright, and just an interesting thing, in all of my work and everything, I keep coming up with these nines. For example, if I just use this symbol here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is here in the middle. One interesting thing about tithing, if you have 100% of something and you give 1/10, you have 9. And zeros have no value. They just have no value. Okay, so it's 9. And this symbol is that 9. It's an 8, but 9 is in the center. Alright. So this is what I want to show you about Melchizedek. Every time I had looked for him in Scripture, I had always looked this way. Melchizedek. Okay, Genesis 14. And he is the high priest of God. He's called the King of Salem. Alright, and Salem is peace. So he is the King of peace. Like Jerusalem. Jerusalem is peace. Alright, so then the other evening I was thinking about this again, and I decided to look it up again, and the information that I found was telling me some things that I had never read, I had never found it, and I couldn't believe that they were even in Scripture. And what I realized was the name is spelled differently. Paul speaks of Melchizedek in Hebrews 6, 7, and 8. And I want to sort of explain what I have found in Hebrews 6, 7, and 8. And it's in there, but I don't know why we never got it. I never got it. I'm sure some people have it, but I can tell you a lot of people don't. So this is what Melchizedek is explaining. And I want to kind of... Where's my other ones? Here they are. And I'm going to add these in here real quick. Psalms 118:22. The stone which the builder refused has become the headstone of the corner. Acts 14:11. This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner. Matthew 21:42. Jesus saith unto them, have ye never read in the Scriptures, the stone that the builders rejected has become the head of the corner? This is the Lord's doing, and it is a marvelous in our eyes. Okay, so Christ has become the cornerstone that the builders rejected. Wow, and this is what's so amazing. In Hebrews 6, 7, and 8, it explains that there are two priesthoods. two priesthoods. There is one priesthood of Aaron that serves. Okay, I've got to add this in right quick. This right here, this where the columns are in the porch, this is called the porch of judgment. This is where Solomon sat when he said, divide the baby. Okay? Now, as best I can tell in Scripture, there's one place where Jesus, he did not enter into the temple. He didn't go into the temple, the building that Solomon built. Right? But he did go up on the porch. And this is where in Matthew 7, Jesus said, judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Now, he was standing on this porch when he said that. But he never entered into that temple. He said every stone would be brought down. In the temple, there is a second priesthood of Melchizedek, ZRS, okay, and they do not serve in the temple, because see, Christ explains the body is the temple. Okay, so here's the thing. Christ has become the cornerstone that the builders rejected. Who are the builders? The builders are the builders of temples. It's a cornerstone. I had one other scripture real quick that was very important. Here it is. Exodus 20:25, and this is God talking. And if thou wilt make an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Now, a cornerstone is a hewed stone. It is polluted. And they lay a cornerstone to build the temples. And there is a priesthood of Aaron that serves in the polluted temple. Okay, then Christ is the rock that the builders have rejected. Okay, and the rock is just as it is. And it is the cornerstone of the temple, the body temple. So here's the thing. Easiest way I can give it to you. If a person is worshiping a God that dwells in a temple, you are denying the God that dwells within. You see, and it says that Christ is the high priest of Melchizedek. Now, I pointed out also here that he blessed Abraham with bread and wine. Well, that's exactly what Christ did at the Last Supper. He blessed with bread and wine. You see, so there is actually two temples and two priesthoods. You see, these lay a cornerstone of hewn stone. Tools of iron have been applied to it. Christ is the cornerstone that the builders have rejected. And the body is the temple. So I would really take I would suggest taking a look and for your own self and understanding these two concepts, because I really believe if you're worshiping a God that dwells in a building, you're denying the God that dwells within. And this is what Christ says, "Know ye not, ye are the temple, the Spirit of God dwelleth in you." And it covers it in Hebrews 6, 7, and 8. Okay, have a good day.